Right now at 5, neighbors share their concerns over a land development project.
And Governor Evers easing restrictions at 2 of Wisconsin's oldest and most understaffed prisons.
You're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now at 5.
Good evening, everyone, and thanks for joining us for News 8 Now at 5. I'm Ken Kozarowski.
And I'm Emily Brown. Well, if you're heading downtown this evening, expect a few delays. According to the City of La Crosse Water Utility, a portion of 3rd Street South in La Crosse in downtown is down to 1 lane. The left southbound lane between Main Street and Pearl Street will be closed until Monday for water service repairs. Drivers should expect delays and allow extra drive time.
A local developer's plans to turn a vacant lot in La Crosse's Crowley Historic District into a mixed-use apartment unit has drawn some criticism from neighbors for months. Now they're making their concerns public.
News 8 Now's Jeremy Wall is live in the neighborhood tonight. Jeremy?
Paul Erisman was excited to see this land developed. Now,
last October, originally they wanted to turn the space into an apartment into a smoothie shop with 2 to 3 apartments. But as the months went on, things got a little bit out of control with it, and now neighbors are asking the city to stop it.
Paul Erisman was excited to see this land developed. Now he and his neighbors are annoyed.
We have concerns about the transparency and lack of transparency that has happened over the past year since they bought the property.
Big Dubs LLC bought the property in October of 2022. Erisman says the developer told neighbors the plan was to build a small smoothie shop with 2 to 3 loft apartments above. But as the months wore on, it became clear to neighbors the plan was changing.
Every time we've tried to communicate with them, ask them what it is that they're planning for that property, they told us we don't have any plans yet. We have nothing to develop. We're working on figuring it out ourselves.
In April, Big Dubs asked the city to cede a portion of Campbell Road to them so they could extend their project beyond the current lot lines. And in July, the city obliged, granting them 10 feet of the roadway.
That is a blind turn. It is a narrow street in what I fear is a very dangerous situation.
This week, neighbors got the real surprise. Big Dubs LLC finally unveiled their plans for the lot, a 3-story building with 18 apartment units. Kristen Lettner isn't happy.
It's very apparent to the people who have looked into this that there is no consistency regarding what has actually been given to the developers.
I reached out to Big Dubs LLC. Nobody returned my request for comment. Also, guys, on Friday, there will be a meeting with the city's design committee to go over plans for the project, and that will be on Zoom this Friday, and construction could begin soon, depending upon what gets decided next. For now, we're live in La Crosse. Jeremy Wall, News 8 Now.
All right, Jeremy, thanks very much.
Thank you. The Angel Giving Tree is happening now, a fundraiser the Salvation Army holds every year. Tonight, the Salvation Army is taking a moment and explaining what the organization does. The development director gave us a brief history of the organization, explaining where the group would like to go in the future. One fundraiser happening right now gives families gifts and food during the holiday season. In La Crosse, people can go to Walmart or to an Advanced Auto Parts to participate. The development director says it's important to share current programs with the community.
The beauty of talking is that then people start talking about what you're talking about. So, and a lot of times with that, it puts on some of the onus into the community about like, hey, where are we at and where do we want to see ourselves going?
Anyone wanting to participate in the Angel Giving Tree can head to our website for more information.
All right, let's get the latest on the weather front with our chief meteorologist, Greg Barnhart. Good evening, Greg.
Good. It was a nice day compared to what we had last year at this time. It was 35 degrees, so we'll definitely take the 60-some degree temperatures we've had right now. We're going to see one more day of it. Right now, overall, really nice conditions, really, if you look outside. Plenty of sun, actually clearing skies, not much in the way of cloud cover. Right now, temperatures currently are in the 50s to upper 40s. Once again, pretty nice, even further to the west, around still 60 degrees, so something to think of mind. Overall, you look at the big picture, temperatures still well above average as you go well to the plains. They're still in the 60s overall right now. We do have a warm front that's kind of stretching stretching across that area, and that's what's going to begin to lift north overnight and through tomorrow, and that's going to give the winds and even warmer conditions tomorrow. Probably just one more day of it too, but overall this evening still very comfortable, very nice for this time of year to see upper 40s even at 10 p.m. in November. Once again, light winds too, mainly clear skies. Same story for Eau Claire, just a few degrees cooler, but notice the winds are starting to turn around towards midnight, and that's a sign of things to come because the temperatures actually will start climbing later tonight. And tomorrow, it's going to all be about the wind, and I'll break down how strong this wind may be, which is going to be stronger than what we had today, along with what it looks like to be a cooler Friday, too. We'll go back to the 40s, all that a bit later in the broadcast.
Sounds like a plan. Greg, thanks very much.
you.
Lockdowns at two of Wisconsin's oldest and most understaffed prisons are being eased. Governor Evers making an announcement today after a federal lawsuit was filed for inhumane living conditions at the Waupun and Green Bay prisons. Inmates filed the lawsuit last month alleging the Waupun prison conditions were considered cruel and unusual punishment. The inmates claimed they were allowed only one shower per week and didn't have access to health care. The lockdowns were a result of the state dealing with worker shortages and deteriorating buildings. The governor says he's working with the Wisconsin Department of Corrections to launch an effort that will end lockdowns and increase staff emergency responses. Evers is also looking to increase safety by making physical changes at the prisons, which were both built back in the 1800s.
The House came together to pass a funding bill to avoid a government shutdown. The two-step bill was to extend government funding through early next year. The House overwhelmingly voted in favor of the bill. Democrats had the majority vote with 209 votes backing it compared to just 127 Republicans. The vote capped off a chaotic and contentious day on Capitol Hill. Name-calling at a House oversight hearing got heated. The argument between former House Speaker Kevin McCarthy and Tennessee's Tim Burchett, who claimed that things even got physical.
Elbowed me in the kidneys as he walked by.
I did not kidney punch him. I did not shoot anything like that. You didn't shove him? No.
The accusations were later denied by McCarthy.
The world was watching as President Biden sat down with China's president for a meeting today. The two leaders greeting each other with a warm handshake. President Biden and Xi Jinping met face-to-face for the first time in a year. Biden was hoping for an agreement to crack down on fentanyl and reestablish military communications. China cut off those channels last year after former Speaker Nancy Pelosi's visit to Taiwan. President Xi said the relationship between the countries has never been smooth sailing, but that turning their backs is not an option.
Mr. President, we know each other for a long time. We haven't always agreed, which was not a surprise to anyone. But our meetings have always been candid, straightforward, and useful.
Other topics discussed involved trade and human rights.
The FBI has added a notorious Haitian gang leader to its list of 10 most wanted fugitives. Vitolome Innocent is accused of kidnapping 16 American Christian missionaries in Haiti in 2021, including an 8-month-old child. Authorities also believe the 37-year-old was involved in an armed hostage, taking 2 other U.S. citizens in Haiti last year, one of whom was killed during the incident.
The FBI's resolve to bring Vitolome to justice for his alleged crimes will not waver. The full might of the FBI is behind this effort. Our memory is long, our capabilities are immense, and we will not relent.
FBI agents say he is considered armed and dangerous. They are offering a $2 million reward for information leading to his arrest and/or conviction.
Israeli soldiers have infiltrated Al-Shifa in the Gaza Strip.
Why they believe the hospital is a command center for Hamas when we return.
It's the Veterans Day sale at Home Furniture, and everything is on sale. Get up to an extra 10% off sale prices and a free USA flag blanket with any purchase. Plus, get free shipping. The Veterans Day sale ends Friday at Home Furniture.
At Blaine's Farm and Fleet, we honor those who have served and sacrificed. To show our gratitude this Veterans Day, we're offering unbeatable deals throughout the store, like these instant savings on select sets of Cooper tires, value-driven to deliver quality traction and tread life, and get up to $100 in additional consumer rebates when you buy 4. Plus, shop and compare tires online and even book an appointment. Just head to farmandfleet.com/automotive service.
Find value at Blaine's Farm and Fleet. In the 25 years that we've lived in our house, we've done many, many renovations. We bought an old house and have made it into an up-to-date house. We had a recent project that we did in our bathroom, and whenever anything involves plumbing, the first call I make is to Maxwell White. They sit and talk it through with me and let me know what's a possibility, what's not a possibility, but they have always led me in the right direction, and we've always been pleased when they have finished a project for us. I'd call Maxwell White in a heartbeat.
It's time to light up the season during the Make the Holidays Bright sales event. Get our best offers and choose from a huge selection of Ford F-150 trucks with the capability, convenience, and technology to help bring us together. Wow. Discover how Ford F-150 can make the holidays bright. Now get a 2023 Ford F-150 XLT with 3.9% financing for 60 months, plus up to $3,500 in total savings, only at your local Northland Ford dealers.
Hey, great big flat screen TV. Why is it so cold in here?
You cold?
You know you can warm this place up, don't you?
You kidding me?
Sure. American Home Fireplace and Patio can warm up a rec room, family room, home theater, or man cave with a gas fireplace from Fireplace Extraordinaire, Mendota, wood stoves like Blaze King, Pacific Energy, Lopi. Didn't you know that?
Should I?
Do you always have to answer a question with a question?
Doesn't everyone?
American Home Fireplace and Patio.
For a limited time at Homeworld Rugs, when you buy one rug at sale price, you'll get another rug free with many different patterns, sizes, and shapes to choose from, and rug experts in every showroom to help you find the perfect rug. Buy one rug, get one free. Now at Homeworld Rugs.
The Hamas-controlled Ministry of Health released video of medics trying to evacuate patients from Gaza's Al-Shifa hospital ahead of Israeli troops entering the facility.
The head of the World Health Organization calls Israel's incursion totally unacceptable.
Israel Defense Forces released footage of what the army says are soldiers operating near the hospital.
A senior Israeli defense official says IDF soldiers found weapons and concrete evidence that Hamas is using the medical facility as a command center.
When we entered the hospital, there was a small engagement with gunmen, with Hamas gunmen. There was no patients harmed. We're not capturing the hospital or overtaking the hospital.
Thousands of patients and civilians are still believed to be inside the sprawling complex.
The developments at the Al-Shifa hospital come as the United Nations Security Council passed a resolution calling for urgent humanitarian pauses in the fighting, as well as the immediate and unconditional release of the roughly 240 hostages taken by Hamas.
The United States abstained because the resolution does not condemn the actions of Hamas. This was the 5th attempt by the Security Council to adopt a resolution on the conflict.
An anguished father desperately hoping for the return of his daughter from Hamas captives, calling the experience hell on earth.
Emily was at a sleepover at a friend's house when Hamas militants attacked a kibbutz near Israel's border on October 7th.
Her father was initially told Emily was killed. He expressed relief at the thought she would not still be suffering.
Weeks later, the Israeli army told Hand his daughter is alive. Witnesses had seen her led away by Hamas. Hand says he wants his daughter back in time for her 9th birthday on Friday.
That would be the best birthday present ever, because you know, she's down in the tunnels of the Hamas. She won't even know it's her birthday. We're going to get her back.
Yes.
We have to hope. We have to pray.
Israel estimates Hamas captured more than 200 civilians, and so far the terror organization has only released 4 of them.
Well, anyone looking for a good deal can celebrate.
How this year's Thanksgiving dinner may be cheaper than first expected.
And although we have a few more 60-degree days, we are going to cool down for the first day of Gun Deer, but overall it's not going to be too bad. I'll break down what those temperatures look like for this weekend and what the story looks like for Thanksgiving. All that coming up on your First Warn Weather Update after the break.
Get ready to save some money because it's still going on. The King Furniture Total Renovation Sale with hundreds of recliners, motion furniture, bedroom furniture, and more. All drastically reduced. Over $2 million of quality name brand furniture at incredible prices. Like these Lazy Boy recliners starting at just $299. Queen mattresses starting at $349. Reclining sofas starting at an incredible $699. Do not miss the King Furniture Total Renovation Sale.
Save on big projects. Menards 11% sale ends Thanksgiving Day. Don't miss out. Get organized. Save 11% on Dakota Closet Systems. Transform your home with 11% off new Mastercraft doors. Build your dream kitchen and save 11% on Clearview cabinetry. Or go even bigger and get 11% off a whole house. Don't miss out. There's no limit to what you can save. Menards 11% sale ends Thanksgiving Day.
Save big money at Menards.
However you do the holidays, do it together in the Chevy that's right for you. The strong and capable Chevy Silverado, the award-winning Chevy Equinox, or the all-new Chevy Trax. This holiday season, do more together in a new Chevy. Get 1.9% financing on all 2024 Silverado 1500 pickups, or current Chevy owners get $3,250 total cash allowance on this Silverado. Visit hometownchevy.com.
While there are many unexpected factors that can affect the next growing season, farmers have grown to expect the expected with Rinck Seed. Our consistent top-end yields come from strict quality control, trusted technology, and local dealers invested in your success. Rinck Seed has been a family-owned and operated business since 1846. More than 175 years later, we still have the highest performing genetics on the market in all environments. Rinck Seed.
It's a robotic money expert.
Clever. How do I start a savings habit?
Famous cabbage.
Savings habit.
Shaving rabbits.
Tech can make life simpler, but when it comes to savings habits, nothing's as simple as BMO. A BMO savings account helps you build the habit with a cash reward every month you save.
Cash reward. Ingenious.
Sardine fest.
This year's top prize goes to BMO.
I'm just in it for the saving, but it's nice to be recognized.
BMO.
Expect more from News 8 Now. Thanks for watching.
Amazon has announced its list for the best books of 2023, just in time for the start of holiday shopping season, or if you just want to cuddle up with one.
Absolutely. Hey, coming in at number 1, James McBride's novel, The Heaven and Earth Grocery Store, followed by The Berry Pickers by Amanda Peters.
The Art Thief, a true story of love, crime, and a dangerous obsession by Michael Finkel rounds out at top 3.
In 4th is Fourth Wing by Rebecca Yarros, and the Martin Luther King Jr. biography King: A Life by Jonathan Eig coming in 5th.
Something Someday by poet and best-selling author Amanda Gorman also made the list. The children's book is about how anyone can change the world, no matter how big or small they are. Well, we have good news for people planning their Thanksgiving feast. Prices are cheaper than last year.
The American Farm Bureau Federation says a classic Thanksgiving meal for 10, including a 16-pound turkey, sides, and dessert, will cost just over $61. That's actually down 4.5% from last year.
The biggest reason why is an improved turkey supply, but even with the relief, this year's meal is still way above pre-pandemic levels.
With many Americans looking to cut costs, several retailers are offering discounts on a variety of foods for the holiday. Walmart offering a meal with the basics for under $30, and Target is selling a similar feast for as little as $25.
Many canned items, including pumpkin filling and cranberry sauce, have gone up in price. But according to a Wells Fargo report, there are deals in the produce aisle, including fresh cranberries.
And good news for dessert lovers. The cream used to make whipped cream down about 23% from last year, so a sweet way to top off the holiday.
Well, I think it's only fitting in Wisconsin that everyone make fresh cranberry sauce, since you guys are the cranberry state.
I think so. It is the Wisconsin way.
Yeah.
Got to embrace the love of the cranberry.
Right.
Absolutely.
Well, it was another beautiful fall day in the books. Let's see how long this weather is going to last before the cold front comes through.
Yeah, we got one more day, and along with that warm conditions or mild conditions, we're going to have the wind. That's going to be the story here for Thursday. And there is a wind advisory, not for really most of the area, but just west and northeast Iowa, and then it's stretching further into southeastern Minnesota too. That is for tomorrow, basically 20 to 30, gusts to 45. Once again, the direction will be south to southwest. So we'll see more of that across the entire area, but overall in the more open areas or higher elevations will probably be where the strongest winds will be. If you time those winds out really as we wake up, it's going to be around the 10 to 15. Once again, the temperatures will actually start rising later tonight due to these winds increasing. As we get closer to noon, you're looking at over 20 miles per hour, and these are just sustained winds. Once again, we could have gusts over 30, and once again, some gusts could get over 42 at times through the afternoon hours. You'll start seeing them turn a little bit more to the southwest as that front gets closer, but overall, once we get to about the evening hours when you'll start seeing that front come through, and the wind will actually shift to the northwest this time tomorrow night, but still actually be breezy all the way through Thursday night too. It'll just be more cooler air coming in. So that's what we're looking at. Once again, the wind is going to be the big story all the way probably through tomorrow night. Temperature wise, once again, you're looking at upper 60s as we get towards the afternoon hour. We may see a 70 depending on how the cloud cover, a lot of the cloud cover will begin to increase, just high clouds, and then begin to lower as we go to the afternoon hour. Here you can see the front come through. There's your wind change right there. We don't expect to see any precipitation with this, maybe a sprinkle or shower to the north or to the east of the area once it comes through, but overall it should be dry and then clearing skies as we get closer to about midnight Friday night. But once again, it's going to be much cooler as we go into Friday behind this front. Northwest winds, so temperatures go back to where we should be. But as you look downstream for the weekend, really nothing to be that's going to be impacting the area. So overall, the weekend does look good. As we go towards next week, that's when things do change. We are timing that system. There's still a lot of question marks as this comes up. There's two pieces, one to the south, and then there's a front to the north. Right now, it looks like most of it's staying to the south, so our precip chances really haven't changed much. Still fairly low what we're expecting with this, but as you go through Tuesday and into Wednesday, it kicks across and goes east. So travel conditions for Wednesday prior to Thanksgiving still look good, but northwest winds will be breezy and it will be definitely colder behind this. A lot of cold air. In fact, temperatures will come back down. As we look towards Thanksgiving, we're watching just a little bit of a system to the south. We'll keep an eye and see if this does produce anything. But the big story going, it's going to be the cold temperatures. But we're not going to deal with that tomorrow. As you look at mid-70s, upper 70s, we go down further south to the area to Prairie du Chien up to the upper 60s. Once again, you might see a 70 down there. Further north to Whitehall, 67. And as we go up to all the way to Chippewa Falls or even to Ladysmith, we're looking at 64. So once again, a very warm and mild day along with the wind. Overall, that changes as we go to Friday. Our temperatures go down to the mid-40s, and then we're looking at 50s overall for the weekend. And then that rain or snow chance coming in Monday, Tuesday, still fairly weak. And overall, travel day Wednesday looks good. But notice the temperatures all the way down to about freezing by the time we get to Thanksgiving. So it'll be quite a change.
Absolutely. Greg, thanks very much. When we come back, local groups and philanthropists being recognized for their work.
The winner of the Outstanding Youth in Philanthropy Award when we come back.
Energy efficient windows with beautiful new wood trim installed by skilled carpenters. Contact the Board Store Home Improvements today for a prompt free estimate. High quality at lower prices.
Get your new flooring before the holidays. At Interior Designs, we have the flooring to fit your style and budget. Our designers will help you pick out the perfect carpet, ceramic tile, or laminate. Contact Interior Designs today to have your new flooring installed before the holidays.
Economy Furniture in Chippewa Falls is something that you've got to see. The biggest selection for miles around, 2 jam-packed floors of quality. At Economy, you don't have to wait for a sale. It can be yours immediately. Everyday low prices on the best brand names, and we finance it interest-free. Furnishing the Chippewa Valley since 1950. Economy Furniture's for me.
It's time to light up the season during the Make the Holidays Bright sales event. Get our best offers and choose from a huge selection of Ford F-150 trucks with the capability, convenience, and technology to help bring us together. Discover how Ford F-150 can make the holidays bright. Now get a 2023 Ford F-150 XLT with 3.9% financing for 60 months, plus up to $3,500 in total savings, only at your local Northland Ford dealers.
Rent to Own would love to help you bag your deal for $10. $10 pays for your first month on anything in the store. So stop into Leibachens Rent to Own and bag your deal for $10. Offer expires November 30th.
What you want, when you want it. Leibachens Rent to Own.
Get your new flooring before the holidays. At Interior Designs, we have the flooring to fit your style and budget. Our designers will help you pick out the perfect carpet, ceramic tile, or laminate. Contact Interior Designs today to have your new flooring installed before the holidays.
You expect more, so thank you for watching News 8 Now.
Today is National Philanthropy Day, and some local organizations and philanthropists are being recognized for their work.
At a luncheon at Western Technical College's Lunda Center, 6 awards were presented.
One of the recipients, Black Student Leaders. They won the award for Outstanding Youth in Philanthropy.
The group focuses on empowering young people and helping others achieve their goals. And one of the group's co-founders say they have no plans to slow down.
So our future is continuing to break down these barriers, continue to uplift the youth, continue to create entrepreneurs, business people out here doing amazing things.
Davis says she and her sister founded the group after moving to the area from Madison.
Black Student Leaders will be hosting a hip-hop breakfast with Santa on December 9th. There will be free gifts for kids there, and we will have more information about that event and more posted on all of our digital platforms, including news8000.com and our free-to-download News 8000 app.
Hey, sounds like fun.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, we'll have another check on your weather forecast when we return.
At US Cellular, anyone can get any phone free. So give yourself one. Then give yourself the gift of not checking it.
Welcome to Wesco. Welcome to huge selection and savings. Why wait until Black Friday for big savings? At Wesco and Sparta, it's Black November. Get break down the door savings on furniture, appliances, mattresses, and flooring. Save even more with coupon savings of $25 to $100. Buy one item, use one coupon. Buy 10 items, use 10 coupons. Wesco and Sparta, where white glove delivery and setup are always free. Tell them Peyton sent you.
Attention. Have you or a loved one been seriously... forget that. Let's do this Nicolay Law style and give the people what they want. It's Nicolay! It's Nicolay! Nicolay Law!
However you do the holidays, do it together in the Chevy that's right for you. The strong and capable Chevy Silverado, the award-winning Chevy Equinox, or the all-new Chevy Trax. This holiday season, do more together in a new Chevy. Get 1.9% financing on all 2023 Silverado 1500 pickups, or get $2,000 total cash allowance on this Silverado. Chevrolet, together, let's drive.
Right now at Drury's in Fountain, Minnesota, you can save up to $400 on stressless recliners when you donate just $50 to charity. You'll save $400 on the popular Mayfair style recliner, $200 off other stressless recliners or office chairs, and up to $600 on stressless sofas. All this when you make a $50 donation to charity. Don't wait. It's time for stressless. Donate and save at Drury's in Fountain, Minnesota.
Stories are told on our Instagram at WKBT News 8. Or you can always find us at news8000.com.
So I'm not sure I could even talk about this, but US Cellular has a new deal where you can get literally any Samsung Galaxy for free.
My business sense says that's a great deal.
You're so right. That's a totally awesome deal.
Get the gift of connection at US Cellular.
All right, temperatures actually will start rising towards the morning, so 41 maybe at midnight, but 44 as we get into the morning. The big story tomorrow is the wind out of the south, 20, that's sustained. We could see gusts over 30 before the front comes through in the evening, and that means our temperatures will be upper 60s tomorrow, but then falling to the mid 40s as we go to Friday, which is pretty much where we should be, and then this weekend looks good. Rain comes next week and much colder for Thanksgiving.
All right, thank you, Greg, and thank you all for joining us tonight at 5.
We'll see you at 6.